Welcome to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports on location. Tonight we are at the state tournament of the 2018 Class A Girls Varsity Soccer Tournament, and we are bringing you Benilde-St. Margaret's, and we are underway already from Dan Patch Stadium in Prior Lake, Minnesota, the neutral site for this quarter round matchup between Rochester Lourdes and your Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights. I'm Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us, bringing you the play-by-play here. And the Red Knights are in their full red uniforms, and that is number 8, Stella Fortier, throwing it in. And there's Amanda Cassidy, who scored both goals in the final of the section tournament over Blake, a 2-1 come-from-behind victory to put them in this match versus Rochester Lourdes. So Lourdes in white and purple, they are the Eagles. Obviously out of Rochester, Minnesota. They're ranked 32nd in the state according to Max Preps. Neither team has met before all year, although they do share a couple of common opponents, which I will discuss as this match gets underway here. And that's Benilde's number 5 in the far corner. That's Frida Fortier. She and her sister Stella, both starters, and there's Stella right there with it. Now over to Amanda Cassidy, number 7. 7 brings it up along the left side. Cassidy, keep an eye on her. She's second team All-State this year. I thought for sure she'd make the All-State first team, but second team is nothing to sneeze at. She is clearly one of the better Division I prospects in the state of Minnesota. Next year, she will be going to the University of Illinois at Chicago on scholarship. Lourdes now in the offensive zone. Both teams just sort of feeling each other out. There's a kick into the middle. There's Cassidy on defense to kick it away. In nets for Benilde again is Anna Poland, who had a strong match against Blake last week to get to this match. And that's Sophia Coleman chasing it, and she gets it before the Lourdes, and she'll turn around, get it back to Cassidy. Cassidy now. That pass back to her, off the mark, and ball kicked out of bounds. And it will be possession to the Red Knights. That's Stella Fortier, she'll throw it in. And that's Allie Voss. She also had a fine match against Blake to put him in the final. Now back on defense, that's Gagne, Danielle Gagne, senior captain. Now to Allie Voss. Benilde will be very deliberate here. They'll work the ball around. They're very, very patient team. That's Voss. Stumbles on it there a little bit, but recovers. Now Lourdes takes it over. And that pass too far, intended for number 12 for Lourdes. That's Brittany Grzinski. She's a senior forward. No shots on goal here early on. We're coming up on 4 minutes into the first half. The winner of this match will play at US Bank Stadium against the winner between Orono and Duluth Marshall. They are playing over at Chisago Lakes High School on the clear other side of the metro area. You couldn't get more opposite between Chisago Lakes and where Prior Lake is located. Okay, Benilde now still on the defensive. That's Stella Fortier. Gets it back to number 20. Megan Watts. Over in the far corner, that's Emily Olson, also strong on defense. Now to number 5, that is Frida Fortier. Now Allie Voss. Very deliberate here for Benilde. Now Cassidy, she'll look to move it up. If there's gonna be any scoring, it's going through. Nice lead pass there to number 19, Elizabeth Dietzen. Dietzen had a strong match against Blake, and she comes in on the goal. Looking for a shot, she takes a shot and goes wide right out of bounds. So possession will go back to Rochester Lourdes. So the first real offensive threat, here's the replay. Dietzen cuts right, almost lost the ball. Then she was wide open there and just kicked it wide right. Didn't have a real good angle on that shot, but the first attempted shot on net by either team. Score still 0-0 as we are just 5 minutes in here. First half of the quarterfinal state final for girls varsity hockey in Class 1A. Okay, there is Stella Fortier, number 8. Ball almost taken away from her, but Allie Voss back there to back her up. And now her pass almost intercepted there by number 12, Brittany Grzinski. Grzinski forechecking there, for lack of a better term. Benilde possessing the ball for most of the match here in the first 5 minutes. Just taking their time, just moving the ball around. They're looking very professional out there. Nice pass by Cassidy to Frida Fortier. Fortier's shot is blocked, and now Lourdes takes over. It's been a while, and Benilde takes it right back. They checked her off the ball there quite efficiently. Now Gagne. Ahead to Cassidy. Cassidy being hassled there by number 7, McKenna Cheslowski, a junior midfielder for Lourdes. Benilde ranked number 3, seeded number 3 in this tournament. Matamidi has the number 1 seed. They are playing Bemidji up at St. Cloud State University. In the other quarterfinal match, it's Academy of the Holy Angels, ranked number 4, seeded number 4. They're taking on Mankato West, the number 5 seed at Farmington High School. The winners of those 2 matches will play each other at US Bank Stadium at noon on Tuesday. The winner of this match plays at 2 o'clock against the winner of Orono versus Marshall of Duluth. Okay, Lourdes now has it, and now it's taken back by Stella Fortier. Now Allie Voss back to Fortier. Fortier's pass to Cassidy's intercepted nicely there by number 14, Carolyn Zobitz. Ball in, Anna Poland, the goalie for the Red Knights, comes out and kicks it to the sideline, and that'll be a throw-in for Lourdes. That's Carolyn Zobitz. Now shot attempt, and came off kind of in a caromed way. Number 15 with the shot attempt, that's Katie Tucker, excuse me, that is Jordan Berg. Right there in the middle, she had a chance there, tried to get a quick shot. Nice defense there by Megan Watts, 20 coming in there to deflect that ball, help out her goalie, Anna Poland. Now Cassidy with it. Voss, pass intended for Frida Fortier, but now that is Benilde recovering. Pass there for Sophia Coleman, getting pushed from behind there a little bit, and they do call that, so a free kick coming up for Benilde. And that's Dietzen, she's up there to quick take it. They get it set, so an opportunity here for Benilde. Now over to Fortier. And now Cassidy on the left side. Watch that footwork as she tries to go. Nice defense there by number 14, Carolyn Zobitz for Rochester Lourdes. Cassidy showing off her dribbling chops out there, but great defense. And out of bounds to Benilde. Lourdes lobbing there for possession. They don't win the argument. So now Stella Fortier, she's an excellent passer from out of bounds. Now she gets it in. Dietzen, just a freshman out there. Fortier now trying to get it to Sophia Coleman. And out of bounds to Lourdes.
Eagles goal kick.
So we'll have a goal kick for Rochester Lourdes. Benilde dominating here early on. One good shot attempt on net. They possessed the ball probably 75% of the time. Now to Amanda Cassidy on the left side. Now she'll move in. Gets it over to Dietzen. The freshman takes a shot and scores it. What a shot by the freshman. She follows up a strong game against Blake last week. Although she didn't score, she was an offensive threat all night long, and it pays off with the first goal tonight. Amanda Cassidy with the assist to Dietzen, and boy, she put a lot of pace. She was about 20 yards out on that shot. That is one heck of a shot. One strong leg there. Elizabeth Dietzen, the 9th grader forward, gets Benilde on the board first. 31 minutes approximately to go here, first half. Broadcasting from Prior Lake High School, this beautiful, beautiful complex here, Dan Patch Stadium. Free kick coming up for Benilde. Now they get it over here to Stella Fortier. Fortier now with it as she crosses midfield. Gets it to Cassidy. Cassidy to Allie Voss. Voss now will work it back around to the other side. That's Emily Olson, and pass intended for Frida Fortier, but it's taken away by Lourdes. They quickly advance the ball on the left side, but that's Gagne, number 16, back to intercept it, and she'll boot it right back to midfield, and it goes out of bounds. So possession to Rochester Lourdes. So Benilde, 2 shot attempts, 1 on the net, and it went in for Emily Dietzen. Excuse me, Elizabeth Dietzen. Now ball back out midfield. Lourdes trying to control it. Benilde is the higher seed. Seeded 3rd. Lourdes is unseeded. Only them and Bemidji are the unseeded teams in the tournament. All right, now Sophia Coleman intercepts it for Benilde, and we got a whistle, and that'll be a turnover to Lourdes. That'll be a free kick coming up for them. Taking the kick is number 7. That's McKenna Cheslowski. And a push from behind there. Allie Voss hits the deck. And now a free kick for Benilde. Looks like Megan Watts, number 20, will do the honors. Now she hands it off to Danielle Gagne. Stella Fortier with it. Cassidy. If Benilde wins this game, we will be on location at US Bank Stadium next Tuesday at 2 o'clock to face the winner of Orono and Duluth Marshall. Emily Olson, nice job there on defense. Now Voss gets it taken away. She's still fighting for it with number 12 for Lourdes. That's Brittany Gruzinski. And Watts now kicks it down, up for Coleman. Just her up there. Lourdes back on defense. They struggle with it. Now Sophia Coleman has an opportunity. She comes in along the 10-yard line. Pass intended there for Dietzen, off the mark. Lourdes clears the ball. And we have a whistle and a call against Benilde. Free kick coming up for Rochester Lourdes. Just under 28 minutes to go here, first half. All right, here's the free kick for Lourdes. They boot it down, and there's a collision there. Now number 14 for Lourdes. That's Carolyn Zobitz. Zobitz with it, but she loses control. Now Cassidy has control. Now Red Knights gets it ahead there to Dietzen. Dietzen got the first goal. She's on the loose in the midfield. Kicks it down, intended for Coleman. She's going to race for it, but just a little too far. Lourdes goaltender Lauren Nichols, the senior, kicks the ball off. Now Coleman with it. Tried to get it to Sydney Dries. Now Dietzen hunting for it. Gets knocked off there nicely by number 9 for Lourdes. That's Sarah Dravis, just a junior defender. Nice job for her keeping possession, using her body to shield the ball from the Red Knights. But now we have another free kick coming up for Lourdes. Lourdes trying to get some sort of offense going. They've rarely gotten the ball anywhere near that goal. Being guarded there by Anna Pullen. Now here is Dietzen once again. Gets it over to Frida Fortier. Up to Coleman quickly. Now to the right side. Trying to get it over to Emily Olson. No, that's Drews. Or Sydney Dries out on the far side. Now Lourdes with it. Oh, off her hand, and that draws a whistle. Number 10, Katie Heiberger, the senior midfielder, with the violation. Now Dietzen comes up. Nice defense there by Lourdes. Number 9 coming up once again, Sarah Dravis. Now Coleman chasing on the right side. And that goes out of bounds. Oh, big hip check there. Number 8 coming up there, Anna Braun, the senior defender, not afraid to throw a hip into the Red Knights. Sophia Coleman there. Red Knights will throw it in. 25.5 minutes to go here, first half. right, Frida Fortier now takes the inbounds pass, gets it over to Allie Voss. Voss now to the near side to Stella Fortier, and she goes down, hit from behind. Do we have a whistle? Yes, we do. Stella Fortier, look at her go down. Collision there with Emma Schmitz, the junior forward. So now a free kick, and Amanda Cassidy will come back. Second team All-State. This year, 2018, a finalist for Miss Soccer, although they may have already given that award out, I'm not sure, but really a fun player to watch there, number 7. And she'll do the free kick as Benilde gets set up in front of the goal. And the ball comes in and just goes over everybody. And the goaltender, Lauren Nichols, nice job coming up to corral that ball. Now the throw in and intercepted by Benilde, almost controlled by Fortier. Now Dietzen to Coleman. Coleman now has a chance here on the right side, tries to take a shot. Nice defense there, number 8, Anna Braun. Hanging tough with Sophia Coleman there in the corner. Here's that replay. Nice job there on defense by Lourdes. I believe that's number 6, actually, Jade Einertson on defense for Lourdes. All right, ball thrown in here, now taken right away by Frida Fortier. Now Allie Voss, nice move there. Gets it back to the near side to Stella Fortier. Fortier now over to Amanda Cassidy on the near sideline. Cassidy moves in, splits the defense, still with control. Nice quick short pass there to Dietzen as she tries to get it back to Cassidy. Oh, look out, she's trouble here. And her shot to score. You saw that coming. Dietzen to Cassidy, just the reverse of goal number 1, which was Cassidy to Dietzen. These two are forming into a real nice scoring duo here for Benilde right here in the state tournament. Cassidy just gets by the defense, and you knew with that much space, that close to the goal where that ball was going. And the goaltender just got a piece of it, but not quite enough. Lauren Nichols for Lourdes, and now Benilde is up 2-0. 23-26 to go here, first half. Quarterfinal state tournament matchup, and Benilde is up 2-0. Really dominating possession of the ball here in the first half. That's Frida Fortier, 5 fighting for it. Now Lourdes is number 3, Emma Schmitz. Gets it ahead. Now Lourdes is showing a little offensive power here and chasing the ball out of nowhere. Oh, great effort there by number 15, Jordan Berg. Really showing some hustle there for Lourdes. Unable to catch it on time. Now ball out of bounds on the far side. You can sort of see the countryside in the back, the marshy, it's very marshy woodland area here. Beautiful setting here for their sports events on the Prior Lake Lakers home field, Dan Patch Stadium. Dan Patch is a horse, famous horse out of Savage. Back in the 20s or 30s or something, I'm not sure. Famous racehorse. All right, here's Lourdes looking like they have a chance here. McKenna Chalosky with it now. She comes in and Gagne just bumps her right off the ball. No problem. Now Dietzen. Now ball back to Amanda Cassidy. Back over to Dietzen. Those two are dangerous. Now the forward pass leading it to number 9. That's Aaron Long. And the goaltender, Nichols, comes out smartly to intercept that ball. She'll boot it downfield. Tended there for number 3, Emma Schmitz for Lourdes. Now they come on the left side, and that is number 15, Jordan Berg. Now Allie Voss. Voss to the middle of the field. That's Elizabeth Dietzen. Nice quick kick there to number 2 for Benilde. That is Ashton Lowenberg. And the ball goes out of bounds in favor of Benilde. So 2-0 is your score here in this quarterfinal first half matchup between Rochester Lourdes out of southern Minnesota, Benilde-St. Margaret's out of the metro area. Which brings up an interesting fact when you look at the brackets here in Class 1A. It's outstate versus in-state or metro area schools. In each quarterfinal, Matamidi, a metro area school, over by Stillwater, St. Paul, Playing Bemidji, clearly outstate. It's a good 4.5-hour drive away, but they're playing at St. Cloud State. Then you got Academy of the Holy Angels right here in Richfield in the metro area, and they're playing Mankato West, which is from southern Minnesota. And then you got Orono, which is a metro team, versus Duluth Marshall, outstate school, and Benilde versus Rochester. So it's metro versus outstate in all 4 quarter final matchups in this year's Class 1A state tournament. So a real battle of in-state versus outstate in 1A soccer this year. There's Frida Fortier down. Lourdes trying to control it on the far sideline. Aaron Long comes over and just steals it. Now to Elizabeth Dietzen. Dietzen kicks it to the right side, trying to get it to Lowenberg. Lowenberg fighting for it. Ball still in play. Now Dietzen. Taken away nicely there. Now Lourdes, nice pass ahead. Tried to get it ahead to 15, Berg. Now Stella Fortier on the near side to Cassidy. 1 goal, 1 assist tonight. She's got a little daylight ahead of her. Look out. Oh, nice defense coming over there, taking one for the team. Lourdes just put her body right in front of that ball and stuck it away there from Cassidy, but she paid a price, that's for sure. Now Megan Watts gets it to Frida Fortier. Nice move there by Fortier. Now to the far side, that's Emily Olsen coming up on defense. Back to Fortier. Now Watts, very patient, very deliberate Red Knight team here tonight. Up 2-0 there, no hurry. Now all the way back to Anna Poland. We're below 20 minutes to go here. First half. Nice move there by Stella Fortier. They just played Blake last week, one of the best teams, if not the best team in the state, upsetting them to get to the state tournament. And now they're facing Lourdes. Out of bounds against Lourdes, so that'll be in favor of the Red Knights. Nice job, though, there by Lourdes' number 6. Jade Einertson, the senior defender, playing tough for Lourdes. They're not out of it yet, just down 2, but they definitely cannot afford to give up a 3rd goal to the Red Knights tonight and expect to win. There's Cassidy with it. Good defense, and down she goes. And we got a whistle. So a free kick coming up from about the 23-yard line. Looks like Cassidy's gonna line it up. See what Benilde does here. They're gonna go right at the goal. They're gonna play around the far side or behind.
Keep it up, Carolyn. Don't change a thing.
Looks like they're gonna try to get it towards the net, and she bends it in there, and it gets through all the way out of bounds. Did it touch anyone? Looks like the Eagles of Rochester Lourdes will take over possession. Here's that replay. You can see she bent it right in there and trying to get it to number 8, Stella Fortier. Just eluded here, so now we'll have a goal kick here for Lourdes. Clock still ticking, just under 17 minutes to go here, first half. Here's the goal kick. Out to number 15, Jordan Berg. Lourdes trying to get something going. Stella Fortier comes up to steal it. Now she's in business. Nice defense there. Number 9 for Lourdes, Sarah Dravis. Junior defender comes and kicks it away. But right now, that's all Lourdes seems to be able to do, is just every once in a while, just kick it away. Very few times have they threatened across midfield in this first half. See if they can come up with a different strategy, but Benilde is just everywhere. That's now Gagne up to Dietzen, and she gets pushed off the ball nicely there by Lourdes. So they're doing a nice job intercepting. Now here's Allie Voss back over to Cassidy on the near side. Cassidy now. And again, good defense being displayed by Lourdes, number 20. That's Lindsay Birch. She's also just a freshman. Now Allie Voss. Boy, Lourdes, they just come in like kamikazes there and throw their bodies. Emma Schmitz looking for a call. No call, though. And there now, Frida Fortier just takes a shot at that off the mark and out of bounds. And a goal kick for Rochester Lourdes. So good sequence there by Benilde, keeping the pressure on the Lourdes' defense. Frida Fortier now leaves the game. And for her, looks like Caitlin McTeague. And there she is, McTeague playing the ball right there, just in, off the bench for Benilde. Now Emily Olsen kicks it down. Long trying to play it and out of bounds, this time to Benilde. 15 minutes exactly to go here, first half. Comes Lourdes trying to get something going as they do cross midfield. It's been a while now. Benilde intercepts that ball briefly, but Lourdes maintains possession. That's number 14, Carolyn Zobitz. And now kick goes to nowhere and out of bounds as Emily Olsen chases it for the Red Knights, and she'll throw it in. So right now, Benilde content just to pass it around. When they have an opportunity, they take their shot, but they are firmly in control of this match here in the first half, up 2-0. Haven't given up a shot on goal all afternoon. 54 degrees here, slight winds out of the southeast. Perfect night for state tournament soccer, that's for sure. Lourdes chasing it there. Nice hustle being displayed by number 20 for Lourdes. That's Lindsay Birch. Birch will throw it in for Lourdes, and she gets it into her teammate. And it goes out of bounds, and now throwing it in is number 7, McKenna Chestosky. Now Voss trying to get it away, and there's a shot towards the goal, and Poland comes out and has to make a save. So first real effort there by the Lourdes, maybe the second. It's been a while. Trying to get a scoring opportunity. Now Cassidy all the way back on defense, and now Stella Fortier takes it away, and now Lourdes is number 3. Emma Schmitz takes it. Now a centering pass intended for Jordan Berg. Almost connected there. So another opportunity as Lourdes showing some life here on offense. There's a shot by number 13, Alyssa Usby, a junior forward, goes wide to the right. So Anna Poland, here's that replay by Usby's shot, and she was way out, 30 yards from the goal line, but so the ball fell harmlessly to the left. So now Anna Poland for a goal kick here, and we're now 12:40 to go first half. Poland boots it here to the near side. And now number 13, Usby, almost stole it away. And now she blocks another passing attempt. So nice sequence there for Usby for Lourdes. Showing some spark out there. Trying to get any type of scoring here to answer the 2 goals by the Red Knights earlier. Now out of bounds in favor of Lourdes to throw it in. That's number 14, Carolyn Zobitz. Now we have a substitution all the way on the far side coming in. Is Allison Smith, number 2, and she'll throw it in. She came all the way in, ran all the way across the field. Now she's got to throw it in. All right, she gets it in safely to number 15. That's Berg. And Poland, she'll boot it away for Benilde. And she gets a nice kick all the way across midfield. Off the shoulder of Lourdes and out of bounds to Benilde. Now into the match, Sydney Dries. Also very dangerous on the far side. And the throw in by Stella Fortier, intercepted by Lourdes, but out of bounds. Nice effort there by McKenna Chetlosky. Now Fortier throws it in, trying to get it down to Elizabeth Dietzen. She chases it. And out of bounds. What do we got here? Looks like it'll be a goal kick for Lourdes. All right, that ball's intended for Allison Smith, and it goes off her foot. So now Benilde gets the turnover deep in Lourdes territory, and Stella Fortier will come and throw it in. Cassidy's out there, and ball comes loose. Kaylin McTeague, number 13, trying to chase it. Now McTeague with it, and Lourdes does a nice job there on defense. Ball over the far side, and they keep it in bounds. Nice job by Berg for Lourdes. Trying to get ahead to Oosby. And Lourdes have an opportunity here as they cross midfield, but Cassidy comes back to intercept it, and now she gets it ahead to Dietzen. Dietzen with it, and trying to give the give and go back to Cassidy. Nice defense by Lourdes. That's number 2, Allison Smith. Gets it to her teammate, 7, McKenna Chetlosky. Now Cassidy takes it away from her, and she goes down, and no call. Cassidy looking for a call there as Megan Watts now plays it now to Stella Fortier. To McTeague. McTeague kicks it all the way back to Emily Olson, number 6 on the far side. She wheels around. Now Fortier, under 10 minutes to go here, first half. Benilde playing very, very deliberate soccer here. Working the clock, just playing keep away, looking for their opportunities. As that is Allie Voss, now over to Emily Olson. Nice job just moving that ball all around. Making Lourdes chase it, and they're not being very aggressive on defense. It's only the first half here, no reason to panic. Ball back and forth, and nice job there by number 7, Chetlosky with it. Now she tries to get it ahead to 13, that's Oosby. Voss trying to play it, now back to Gagne. Benilde just has 4 defenders right along the 20-yard line, like a great red wall there. Just hanging back, intercepting all the overshoots that the Lourdes try to do as they try to get offense going. Now here comes Benilde. Stella Fortier comes up with it. She'll turn around. Clock continues to tick. 8 minutes to go here, first half. Voss now chasing it was Berg. Almost a chance to intercept it, but couldn't quite get there on time. Now Megan Watts over to Fortier. Fortier tried to get it to Cassidy. Nice job there again. Allison Smith being a nuisance there for the Red Knights between Fortier and Cassidy. They've been trying to connect. Lourdes doing a nice job defensively. Another chance there, kicked out of bounds by Lourdes. Fortier now, big throw in there, gets it all the way over Dietzen's head. She's fighting for possession, and it's kicked out of bounds by Jade Einardson. So Lourdes very effective in coming up and just poking the ball away, kind of like a poke check in hockey. Goes out of bounds, and that'll be a goal kick for Lourdes with 7 minutes to go. Doing the honors, number 6, Jade Einardson. Tries to get it to Allison Smith. Fortier comes up dangerously, trying to intercept the ball. Now loose. Voss playing for it. Now Fortier. Fortier now. Stella. And she goes down from behind, and that draws a flag. Fortier expressing her frustration there on her knees as she gets pushed down from behind by Allison Smith. Clear violation, and now a free kick for Benilde. Over to Emily Olson on the far side. Nice pass to Lowenberg. Now Megan Watts, number 20, to the near side to Stella Fortier once again. And she tries to get it ahead to McTeague. McTeague able to control it, back to Voss. Oh, pass intercepted now by Lourdes, and an opportunity. And back to Megan Watts for Benilde. Dietzen chasing it, and out of bounds. No, not quite. Lourdes keeps it in, but Dietzen comes away with it. She's got McTeague on her left. She works the far side, still with possession. And it goes out of bounds in favor of Benilde, so a throw in on the far side. Sophia Coleman now back into the match. Here she comes. Dietzen with it on the throw-in, taken away by Lourdes, kicked up to Usby. Usby trying to find a teammate, and there's Berg in the middle. She comes across midfield. She had some momentum going there as Watts comes up and takes it away. Now Cassidy trying for it. It goes, just misses her. It goes out of bounds in favor of Lourdes. To throw it in, that's Allison Smith. Under 5 minutes to go now, first half. Fortier. And Fortier comes over. No call there. Throw in though for Lourdes. Again, Allison Smith. They're trying to get on the board here. Anything before halftime would be huge if you're a Lourdes fan. Here they come. And there is Gagne to kick it away, the senior for the Red Knights. Dietzen now chasing it, and Cassidy sitting there waiting for it like a scrum in rugby. Seeing if that ball's gonna come out, and Lourdes comes away with it briefly. Now Cassidy comes up to try to take it away, and now Fortier has it. Fortier puts the move on across midfield. And down they both go. It's getting a little chippy out there. Both sides coming up from behind, and that's dangerous. When you come up on players from behind like that, you can cause injuries, ankles, hamstrings, Achilles tendons, very dangerous there. So Cassidy will get a free kick, 3:40 to go. It's one thing if you're coming at a player, but when you come from behind, it can get scary. Okay, here's Amanda Cassidy with the free kick. She hooks it in there, intended for Amanda Dries. Number 11, just couldn't quite get the header on that. Nice attempt there. Look at that kick by Cassidy. 35 yards in the air, almost connected there with Dries. That would have been something. Okay, now 3 minutes to go approximately, and Lourdes with it in their own zone. There's Smith. Over to number 9, that's Sarah Dravis. She is quick. Now number 3 with it, that is Schmitz. Schmitz ahead to Usby, and Watts is back there on defense, and Poland comes up in goal to scoop up the threat. Nice job there, and a strong threat there by Lourdes as they are trying to get a goal here before halftime. Anything to boost their spirits would be great for them. Ball out of bounds, and that will go in favor of Benilde. Let's see if Benilde makes a concerted effort to get another goal here before half of their own, take a 3-0 commanding lead. Been very, very professional out there, the Red Knights, methodical. Referee coming over here to talk to Stella Fortier, not sure what he wants to tell her. Not sure she wants to hear what's being said to her. All right, so some parting words by the referee, Stella Fortier. Oh, we got a... We wait for Watts to tie her shoe just shy of the 50-yard line. All right, looks like the equipment issue is taken care of, and there's the whistle. Okay, Fortier to throw it in. Clock running now. 2 minutes to go. Cassidy. They'll be keeping an eye on the clock here. Both teams would love to get a goal here right before half. Now Frida hits the dirt, and Lourdes has it. Back to the Red Knights, and there's Gagne now to Stella Fortier. Minute and a half to go. Voss fans on it. Now Lourdes has an opportunity. That's number 7, Chetlowski. Now Frida Fortier takes it right away for Benilde, and Emily Olsen kicks it over the 50. Now Cassidy trying to keep it in bounds here as we're just at 1 minute to go, and she does. So let's see what she can do here with a minute to go. Pass there. Now the give and go back to Cassidy, and she's unable to get by the defender there. Nicely done there on defense again. Poking that ball away from Cassidy. Clock continues to run, 45 seconds. Fortier now will throw it in. And it goes right out of bounds again. Number 20, Lindsay Birch coming over on defense for Lourdes. Another throw in by Fortier. And now Lourdes clears the ball. It's at midfield. Gagne all the way up to the 50 to try to keep the pressure on. Now Fortier, she goes down. Clock still running at 15 seconds. Looks like no one's in any hurry to try to get it going here, especially Benilde. And they are counting down the final seconds of the first half. And that is your halftime score here from Dan Patch Stadium in Prior Lake, Minnesota. This quarterfinal matchup, your halftime score, Benilde-St. Margaret's 2, Rochester Lourdes nothing. Come on back for the second half.
If I say heads up, what does that mean to you? It means be aware, be alert. Be prepared to prevent something bad from happening, like a concussion. Most concussions are preventable if you make the effort. Wear a helmet when you bike, wear a seatbelt when you're in the car, and always be aware and be safe. To learn more, go to cdc.gov/concussion. You want to prevent a concussion? It's time to be heads up.
Welcome back to Dan Patch Stadium at Prior Lake High School in Prior Lake, Minnesota. You are watching girls quarterfinal state high school tournament soccer, where we are bringing you Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights taking on Rochester Lourdes in this quarterfinal matchup. If you're just joining us, you can see our score is 2-0 in favor of the Red Knights, and that is because freshman Emily Dietzen got the Red Knights on the board first on an assist from Amanda Cassidy to put them up 1-0. And then it was followed with the reverse. Amanda Cassidy from Elizabeth Dietzen put Benilde up 2-0. I'm Robert Christensen. Glad you're here with us this afternoon. Beautiful night here for the quarterfinals, and we're off here in the second half. Benilde in red, Lourdes in white. And let's see if Lourdes can get back in this match, down 2-0. Really a dominating first half there for the Red Knights. Not much threat there on offense for Rochester Lourdes. Let's see if that changes here. Any strategies by Lourdes to try to get some scoring pressure on Anna Poland, the goaltender for Benilde. So here comes Lourdes. They're going right to left here. Now that's defense by Gagne on the far corner, number 16, Stella Fortier. So she and Amanda Cassidy, they'll work that far sideline. And there's a chance for Lourdes, and a shot. Just off the mark, brings a huge sigh of relief for Benilde fans. Number 3, that is Schmitz, heads it. And then the pass in and blocked in front nicely there by Megan Watson. The rebound just goes wide left. So they are the best scoring opportunity for Lourdes. Megan Watts kicks it out of bounds. So Lourdes out of the kickoff for the begin the second half. Comes out on fire with a big scoring attempt. Now on the far side, that is Allison Smith. Smith with it. Tries to dribble through 3 Benilde-St. Margaret's Red Knights and unable to do so. And that is Cassidy on defense, Fortier. Now back to Megan Watts. And boy, Lourdes, they are much more aggressive on offense, now streaking in there. So they are definitely employing a different strategy here in the second half on offense, much more aggressive. Benilde clears the ball back to midfield. So they're sensing the intensity of the Lourdes team on offense here to begin the second half. That's number 3 with it, Emma Schmitz, and her shot into Anna Poland comes up for a save for Poland, and so Benilde withstands that first wave of attack by Rochester Lourdes. Lourdes had a great opportunity there to goal. They were right down there in front, but unable to put it away. Benilde now trying to get possession for the first time, and that is Amanda Dries with it. Or Sydney Dries, excuse me. Now Emily Olsen ahead to Sydney Dries. Now Coleman trying to get it kicked away there nicely on defense is Jane Einertsen. Just underway here, second half of this quarterfinal matchup. Some halftime scores, although if you're watching this, those scores are already known, but on two of the other quarterfinals, Matamidi is playing Bemidji up at St. Cloud State. And the number one seed had a 3-0 halftime lead. And in the other quarterfinal match, which is of most importance to the winner of this match, since the winners will play each other at 2 o'clock at US Bank Stadium next Tuesday, October 30th, Orono had a 2-0 lead on Marshall of Duluth. That being played way over in the northeastern part of the metro area, Chisago Lakes. It's got to be an hour-and-a-half drive from here at minimum. So now we have some discussion on the near side here. Both referees. Clap there from Lourdes player number 15, Jordan Berg. So the ball is being moved up. The throw in for Lourdes. Or are they going to do some sort of face-off here? Never seen anything like this in soccer. It's like a hockey face-off over there. Never seen anything like this. They're going to drop the ball. And it goes out of bounds in favor of the Red Knights. Interesting sequence there. Never seen a face-off in soccer in my entire life. Interesting. Okay, now into Frida Fortier. Nice pass intended there for Long. Just eludes her. I don't think Long was ready for that quick of a pass. Nice attempt there by Frida Fortier. Now Coleman taken away nicely there by number 16, Bella Talbot for Lourdes. Now number 7, Chestaslawski. Now a free kick in close, and that will be McKenna. She'll take the shot for Rochester Lourdes. Another scoring opportunity as Rochester Lourdes is dominating here early in the second half, as they need to. They want to get back in this match. They're down 2-0. Here comes McKenna, number 7, as they set up shop in front of the goal. And here it comes as she heads it right towards the goal, out of bounds, and which has been happening a lot on these free kicks that are relatively close to the goal. The kicker just out-kicks her coverage. Just sails it right over their head, and just maybe adrenaline tonight being a state tournament quarterfinal matchup, but you kind of want to drop that ball in there where there's some players that you could get a rebound or a nice hop and a possible goal there. So wasted opportunity there for Rochester, and it goes out of bounds in favor of Benilde. So 4.5 minutes into the second half here. Benilde is really yet to control the ball across midfield, just sort of weathering the storm here by Lourdes, and they take the ball back and throw it in quickly. Intended there for number 12. That is Grusnewski for Lourdes. Now the ball in the far corner, out of bounds, and Benilde will get a goal kick here. So they withstand that threat. And Anna Poland will do the goalie kick from the left corner of the goal box, and she kicks it out, and Lourdes comes up playing aggressive on offense once again. Much more aggressive than they were in the first half. The sun has just set its dusk here. Beautiful night in Prior Lake, Minnesota. 50 degrees, slight winds out of the south. Just perfect weather here in this late October night in the south metro area of Minneapolis, St. Paul. Now Benilde with it. And they are definitely playing a prevent type of defense here, up 2-0 in the second half. Now Lourdes. So They're content to let them control it here. That ball deflected in front, but loose. Usby trying to get it. Big shot there by Berg. Blocked in front. Now another attempt, and that ball sails just over the crossbar. That was a dangerous shot, actually, for being so soft. Here's the replay. And that ball almost drops. But Poland was there just in case it didn't, and now she'll get the goal kick here. And we're just under 34 minutes to go in this match. Poland now kicks it out. That's Allie Voss trying to control it. Taken away there by number 2, Allison Smith for Lourdes. Now chasing it, Usby with Emily Olsen, and Olsen gave her a little body check, and the referee called it on her. So now it looks like a corner kick coming up for Lourdes. This is their first corner kick, or it'll be a free kick just inside the corner. So just the same, in fact, just a little closer. So here's another chance for Rochester. Kind of a spread out formation in front of the goal as this big free kick for Rochester comes in. Nicely done, and Poland takes it in. Boy, it looked dangerous, but didn't quite get it far enough, I think. Here's the replay of that free kick, and it goes right to Poland, and she handles it no problem. Now she'll kick it underway, and that ball kind of came out low. Lourdes again intercepts it. They are just dominating here in the second half. Now Smith. Now the Red Knights take it finally, and that's Megan Watts, and now it comes back around. That's Cassidy. Gets it on the far near side now. Now Aaron Long, number 9. Frida Fortier. Allie Voss. Usby fighting for Lourdes for it. Almost gets it away. Nice move by Stella Fortier. She gets it ahead to Dietzen. Dietzen in the open field, crosses midfield. And nicely done, number 9 for Lourdes comes back to take it away. Sarah Dravis showing some speed there. But Benilde does get it across midfield for the first time here in the second half as they throw it in. Coleman up there. Now Dietzen heads it back to Coleman as she tries to control it. Now she tried to get it back to Frida Fortier. Fortier does manage to get control of it. Now to Allie Voss in the middle. Benilde now showing some offensive possession here, and now Cassidy just gives it up, but she was pushed from behind, so a free kick coming up for the Red Knights. And here comes Stella Fortier. She's got lots of room. She's got Cassidy on the left, gets it over to her. And nice defense once again. Boy, they've done a nice job on Cassidy, being able to poke check that ball right away from her over and over again all match long. Now another shot from behind, and no call there. Play goes on. Cassidy slow and getting up in the corner there. Still slow, hands on her knees. She tries to run. Play continues. Cassidy now running again. Looks like she's going to be okay. Ball out of bounds in favor of the Red Knights. 31 minutes approximately to go here in the match. Benilde content to just let that clock keep ticking. Playing great defense. Here comes Rochester. They've had more of the offensive pressure this second half, but they are down 2-0, so that is to be expected. Benilde, a very good defensive team. Ball out of bounds. Favor of Lourdes, so they're going to keep the pressure on. There's the free kick now by number 7, McKenna Chetlosky. Ball in front. Saved by Poland. Wow, big threat there by Rochester Lourdes. They are not going away easily here. There was Usby, tried to kick it, then in tight, and Poland comes out and misses it. Almost got caught too far out. In there close was number 3, Emma Schmitz. Maybe their best opportunity of the night goes to the wayside, but they do get a corner kick out of it. Just under 30 minutes to play here, and here's the corner kick, second of the night for Lourdes. Header, and just over the crossbar. Nice attempt there by Rochester Lourdes. Here comes that corner kick. Nice and deep corner kick, got in the middle, and the header there, she backed up, almost directed it above pole and just misses there. Nice opportunity there for Rochester. Now Poland kicks it off, and boy, Lourdes, they are playing aggressive on defense. Ball continues to be in play. Stella Fortier. Ball kicked ahead, intended for Coleman. Now, number 7, Chetolowski. Ball out of bounds in favor of Rochester Lourdes. Now free kick now, and that will be McKenna. She kicks it in and intercepted in the middle by Stella Fortier, at least momentarily. Now here comes Lourdes, the Eagles. Taken away by Emily Olsen. Now Ali Voss has it for Benilde, ahead to Frida Fortier. Nice nifty pass there. Taken away by McKenna. That is number 2, Allison Smith on the far side, being guarded by Cassidy. Lourdes keeps it in play in the offensive zone, and now there's a big collision between Frida Fortier. So frustration starting to emerge on both teams here. Watch this collision right there. Oh my goodness. Number 9, Sarah Dravis, took a shot from Fortier. Now Benilde. They don't say it's rough out there in girls soccer. They are sadly mistaken. These girls mean business. Now chasing it down for Lourdes. First real deepest offensive penetration for the Red Knights in the second half, but they're up 2-0 comfortably. So no reason to panic if you're a Red Knight fan. Dietzen tried to get it back, and that is number 3 now, Emma Schmitz for Rochester. Berg with it, trying to control it. Nice defense there by, is that Cassidy? No, Ali Voss, number 3, playing great scrappy defense for the Red Knights. Now, Aaron Long, back to Frida Fortier. Look at the moves she can put on there. Now Voss, to the far side, that is Cassidy. Fighting hard for it with number 7, McKenna Chetolowski. And that ball goes in favor of Lourdes. Free kick coming up for Rochester. Chetolowski kicks it deep. Gagne comes up to kick it out to midfield, and now Frida Fortier has it. Trying to keep control for Benilde. Now on the far side, that's Stella Fortier. Fortier brings it up. Tried to get it ahead to Cassidy. Just eludes her. Now Stella Fortier. Megan Watts unable to get it by. Now back to Emily Olsen. Trying to get ahead to Coleman. Lourdes, though, playing very good defense. Cutting off all those passes. Now Frida Fortier, just like that. Number 9 comes from out of nowhere. Sarah Dravis. They're very good at hanging back and then just popping out of nowhere to intercept those passes over and over again. Now Aaron Long. Frida Fortier. Another great defensive play by Lourdes. Dietzen obviously frustrated by that and tried to get it ahead to Aaron Long, got by her. Now Lourdes has it. They are definitely playing better soccer here in the second half. Now the lead pass, tried to get it ahead to Berg, just missed her. Out of bounds though, in favor of Lourdes. And now we're 25 minutes to go here, so Lourdes is starting to feel the pressure. If they hadn't already, they need to get a goal here. And soon, if they want to get back in this match. And that ball just eludes number 12, Brittany Grzinski. Here's that replay, and Poland just gets there before Grzinski can catch up to it. So now the Red Knights will have a throw-in on the far side, or it looks like a free kick. No throw-in. Stella Fortier over there. Got equipment timeout here. Clock still running though. Waiting for a shoe to be tied by a red knight. And now Fortier will throw it in, trying to get it to Elizabeth Dietzen. Sydney Dries and Lowenberg. Ashton Lowenberg now in for Benilde as Voss plays it. Now back out to midfield. Coleman trying to get it. 10. Coleman does get it. Nice move there from behind. She crosses midfield, trying to get ahead to Cassidy. Blocked in front nicely by Lourdes. Now number 2, that's Smith. And Lowenberg just into the match, chasing it, trying to get some offense going here for Benilde in the second half. And look at that battle there between number 11, Kylie Verness. And Verness comes out on top, and now the free kick for Rochester. They have not given up. They're only down 2-0. One goal would change the complexity of this match in a heartbeat if the Lourdes gets it. And now there they come away with it. That's Schmitz. Now Berg trying to play it. That ball goes out of bounds by Emily Olsen, trying to play it on the hop. Not always easy with all that spin, and so now Lourdes will have a throw in, and that is Smith to do the honors to Berg. Olsen comes up, and I think it may have gone off her hands there, so that's what that was. So now a kick here, and quickly going here is Berg. She tries to take him by surprise. Boy, lead pass there. I think that was intended for number 20, Lindsay Birch. So nice chance there for Rochester, but still no goal to reward their efforts as they're down 2-0, 22.5 minutes to go in the match. Still time for Rochester, as clearly Benilde is playing a defensive-minded second half here, up 2-0. Now ball goes out of bounds by Emily Olsen, and now a throw-in deep in Benilde territory. Doing the honors, that's Allison Smith again. And we have a whistle. And a yellow card comes out against, looks like that's gonna go against Rochester Lourdes, number 2, Allison Smith. Let's see if we can see the infraction. Here she came after the thing, and she did just check into Dries, kind of unprovoked from behind. So it's clock stop, 22:08 to go, and a free kick for Benilde St. Margaret's. And that looks like Stella Fortier all the way over from the other side to do the honors, and she does get it to Coleman, who heads it twice, and now she tries to head it to herself. And that's whistled down. Is it offsides? Looks like that's a long offsides call. Wow. Clock still running. Some members of the crowd saying it should be stopped, but it's still going here. That must be a Lourdes fan. Okay, now another free kick. They'll do it again. Not sure what the issue was there. Now there is some discussion just off to the right. Oh, the ref wasn't even there. So this is now the ref's coming over to talk to the PA announcer up here in the booth. Looks like they want to add some time to the clock, so it should read 22:08. So our producer, Paul Broden, informs me that perhaps the referee wasn't available for that last sequence, and that's why they're starting over. So now Coleman has it again off that free kick, and it's taken away nicely there by number 9, Sarah Dravis, ahead to number 12. That is Gruzinski. Gruzinski with it, crossing pass, and she's got a teammate open. That's Berg, and what a nice shot, and what a save by Anna Poland. What a chance there for Rochester Lourdes. Nice behind the back move there by Gruzinski, and the crossing pass, and what a shot, and look at that. Saved by Anna Poland. That was a sure goal robbed. But now a corner kick. Momentum definitely with Rochester here. Well, the far side, and that's in favor of Rochester. So they're going to keep the pressure on here. 21-12 to go, clock running. Still plenty of time, but boy, Rochester needs to get a goal if they want to make this a match, a real match, that is. So Red Knights now will take over. All the scoring in the first half. First goal by Elizabeth Dietzen, the freshman, from Amanda Cassidy, the senior Division I scholar athlete. And then the reverse for the second goal, it was Cassidy from Dietzen. No scoring here in the second half. Now Lourdes, but they have been dominating. The ball has been almost played entirely in the Benilde zone, just like that. But Lourdes, they are more desperate. That's Dries with it at midfield. And now Cassidy, keep an eye on her. She hasn't had the ball much. Lourdes done a nice job bottling up for the most part. Headed there now. There's Coleman. Coleman, nice reverse move there. And a little forearm, and play goes on. Lowenberg comes in, and that's kicked away nicely by Lourdes. Now Emily Olsen trying to push for the ball. Now Allie Voss. Benilde starting to show a little offensive power now here in the second half. Stella Fortier. Now to Cassidy in the corner. Double team, quick pass into Coleman. Nicely done by Cassidy. Coleman goes down. Is she hurt? And we got a whistle. Clock stopped. Is that going to be a penalty kick? Let's see what happened here. Nice crossing pass by Cassidy. Coleman tips at it, then goes to get it, and she gets tripped inside the goal box. So yeah, we got a penalty kick here. Gagné gonna do the honors, and she comes up and she scores it, no problem. 3-0, just like that, Benilde. 1940, Danielle Gagné, the defender, does the honors. And she just pushes it to the right and beats the goaltender who got frozen. Tough break there for Rochester, giving up that penalty. 3-0 Benilde with 19:40 to go. There's the replay once again. When you're a goalie, you either guess right or left. So Danielle Gagné gets goal number 3 unassisted on a penalty kick. And actually, Coleman paid the price. She really took a nice shot in the shin there. So 3-0 is your score. Clock winding down here. Coming up on 19 minutes to go, and a commanding lead for the Red Knights at 3-0. And you're not going to see them on offense much anymore here unless they've got breakaway opportunities. They will be content to stay back and play defense and just let that clock go down. Coleman now gets called, and a free kick coming up for Rochester. Tough break there for Rochester. Just after they had their best scoring opportunity of the night, they give up the penalty kick within a minute, and they go from a 2-0 or possibly 2-1 deficit to a 3-0 deficit later here in the second half. That is Lindsay Birch now trying to kick it ahead. Now Lourdes comes away with it, crossing past to Berg, and Emily Olsen out there to thwart that attempt, and now Voss has it, and we do have a whistle based on that collision. And what are they going to call here?
Checking in for the Eagles, number 5, Emma Mahoney, and number 8, Anna Brown.
Couple substitutions coming in for Lourdes. Sorry, shouldn't be. The S is silent. Hard not to do. Ball out of bounds, so now a goalie kick coming up for Benilde. We'll relieve the pressure for some period of time here. There's Anna. And now Danielle Gagné, who just got goal number 3 for Benilde, will do the kickoff here for the goalie kick. Over to the far side.
Keep battling, White, keep battling.
That's Stella Fortier taking it away. Now she goes down. Play continues though. Lourdes with it. Now to the far side or the near side. That's Zobitz, Carolyn Zobitz. And she'll get a throw in deep in Benilde zone. Now into Berg. She controls it. Pass, crossing pass, intercepted there by Emily Olsen. Nice job by Benilde. Quick throw in here for Rochester Lourdes. That's number 14, Zobitz again. Headed in there. Nicely done there by Grzinski, but Poland kicks it out of there for the Red Knights. Now ball in front. And a whistle and an infraction against Rochester Lourdes. And a free kick coming up for Danielle Gagne and the Red Knights. Gagne's kick intended for Coleman. Coleman battling for it. Comes away with it briefly. Now taken away nicely there by Chetalski. Now Dietzen. Out of bounds to Lourdes. Throw in to intercepted by the Red Knights. So Red Knights just playing great prevent defense here. Nice pass there by number 8, Braun, Anna Braun. Now ball out of bounds. Throw in now by number 14, Zobitz once again. Try to get it ahead to Berg, unable to, and now a push from behind by Zobitz on Dries. Sydney Dries took the hit there. She pounces right back up. Now Emily Olsen here will do the free kick. No, she gives the honors to Danielle Gagne. Clock stopped at 15:16. Substitutions now. Coleman coming out.
Checking in for the Eagles, number 13.
In for her. Number 12 looks like that's Sam Richardson now in for the Red Knights. Clock still stopped here. All right, there's the whistle. Gagne kicks it down the near sideline, intended for Dries. Now Frida Fortier gives it up to Lourdes. Now Lourdes tried to advance it. Now caught in the middle and another whistle.
Eagles free kick.
Free kick coming up for Rochester. Bring it all the way back. That is McKenna Chetalowski. Chetalowski kicks it down the middle, looking for a break here. Ball comes out to the Red Knights. Ahead to Lowenberg, can't control it. Now Fortier with it. And she gets bumped to the ground, and no whistle now. Berg has it for Rochester. Give and go attempt. Blocked by the Red Knights. Now Dries. Richardson with it now on the left side. That's Fortier, Stella Fortier. Try to get it ahead to Dietzen on the far side. Quick throw in by Rochester. That's Usby, 13 with it on the far side. She had an opportunity in the first half, almost scored. But that's pretty much been the story tonight, almost for Rochester. Meanwhile, Benilde is connected on 3 goals, including 1 penalty kick. Gagne now, a little elbow maybe to the head, drew a whistle. Yes, it did.
Eagles corner kick.
Corner kick then coming up. That's the reward for Rochester. So another scoring opportunity. The Eagles have any chance of getting back in this match. They've got to score soon. Ball comes in. That's number 8 with it, Anna Braun. Being double teamed. And another whistle. Lots of whistles here this second half. It's getting a little chippy out there. And another card. On the Lourdes. See who they called that on. Oh, right. Not sure I saw it, but the referee was right there on top of it.
Checking in for the Eagles, number 11, Kylie Burnett.
So clock stopped, 13:22 to go. Winner will advance to the semifinals at US Bank Stadium. That's really the goal for these girls. They want to go play in that beautiful new stadium. Clock still stopped here. Now the free kick by Stella Fortier all the way down past the 40. Nice job there by Benilde, getting it way down the field. But Lourdes have it. Berg, her pass intercepted by Megan Watts, and she kicks it out of bounds. Clock continues to run. Quick throw in by Lourdes and out of bounds, and now Benilde will throw it in. Into Dries. She gets pushed from behind, and that ball ricochet stays in bounds. And Emily Olsen fights away from it. Now Berg takes away and another whistle. Again against Rochester. Free kick coming up. Emily Olsen, number 6, will give way to Danielle Gagne. She kicks it down the center. Now Megan Watts, number 20. Chudolowski tries to take it away. Another whistle, this time on Benilde. So free kick for Chudolowski. Another opportunity for Rochester to try to get on. She goes right at the goal, right at Anna Poland, and she brings it right in. Kicked right at her, line drive shot. Not sure what she was trying to do with that, but a lot of those free kicks from that angle have been just overshooting the players all night long by both teams. Okay, Gagne with it. Now Dietzen right down the middle. So yeah, Benilde, they just want to kick that ball down the field and make Lourdes work their way back up, work that clock. Protect that shutout for Anna Poland if they could have it. The winner of this match takes on Orono and their match with Duluth Marshall. And Orono was up 3-0 at half, or 2-0 at half. So unless there was a drastic turnaround in that match, it looks like Orono will be in the semifinal versus the winner of this match, 2 o'clock next Tuesday. Ball now down the middle, chasing it is Sam Richardson. He's trying to eat up that clock, below 11 minutes now. And Benilde will get a throw in deep in Lourdes zone. I don't think Benilde's had a shot on net all second half. That tells you the defensive strategy they came out with here in the second half after mounting a 2-0 lead. Now Gagne. Throw in for Rochester. Oh, there was an elbow there. Oh, Anna Poland almost gives it up and in there. Oh my goodness, Emily Olsen was back there. Berg trying to press the issue. Is there going to be a penalty kick? Let's see, a little ricochet and the ball just came from out of nowhere. Poland fumbled it. Emily Olsen was there. Berg came in to try to kick it in. And let's see, no, it looks like it's gonna be a free kick from inside the 10. Clock continues to run now below 10 minutes. Another excellent opportunity for Rochester to get on the board here. Shot goes right in. Oh, and slips right by everybody untouched. Boy, that looked dangerous. Let's see what happened here. What she was trying to do is a little shocking. She just kind of rolled it in there and tried to get Usby. That was the play. Boy, it was a great design play too. Usby just could not get her foot on it. But she had a chance there, just a little late coming into the goal mouth there to try to kick that in. Oh, and there's a big shot. Richardson gets away with one for Benilde. And now we do have a whistle, delayed whistle. Now free kick quick here for Lourdes. Now Stella Fortier on the far side, takes it away nicely, and coming way over on defense, Lindsay Birch just plucks it away from her. Lourdes is really good at that kind of defense. Ball still in play. Benilde comes away with it. And now Lourdes has it. Ball still in play on the far side. Now it goes out of bounds. I don't know if our camera crew can get a shot of the moon rising behind the stands across the field, but it's quite a sight. It comes up just over the stands, kind of at the angle. Get a chance, we should show that, but clock continues to run now with 8 minutes to go. That's Lowenberg, two heads it now to Benilde. There's Lourdes trying to get it. She must have headed about 3-4 times. And Frida Fortier gets it out there. Dietzen now kicks it out of bounds.
Substituting in for the Eagles, number 3, Emma Schmitz. And for the Red Knights, number 15, Katie Tucker.
More substitutions. Katie Tucker reporting in for Benilde, senior midfielder. Clock continues to run, approaching 7 minutes to go. Second half of the quarterfinal.
Fairview Health Services is proud to be the official sports medicine provider for the Minnesota State High School League. Our team of orthopedic surgeons, sports medicine physicians, physical therapists, and podiatrists is here to keep your team in the game.
That's Allie Voss, gets it over to Frida Fortier. Now Berg for Rochester. Kicked away nicely by Gagne. Here comes Lourdes Chedolowski, number 7. Chedolowski still trying to work the ball. Now Fortier clears it out of bounds. So Benilde just content to sit back and kick it out of bounds. Let that clock run down. Usby trying to get it through that red wall of Red Knights on defense. Now to the near side, that is Sydney Dries. She can put moves on, look out for her as she lead pass there, headed for Lowenberg, and she gets tripped up, no call. Lourdes takes it away nicely there. That is number 6 on defense, Einertson for Rochester. Now Lourdes, they'd like to avoid a shutout here if they could. Here comes Berg on the near side. Nice pass ahead to Usby. Usby trying to get it ahead and does. To number 12, that is Grzinski, and Benilde kicks it away. Now that's Dietzen for Benilde with it. Nice pass over to Lowenberg, didn't quite connect, a little slow on that, as coming up on defense for Rochester, that is Lindsay Birch, number 20. Now the ball on the far side. 5:20 to go here. Watts kicks it out of bounds. Lourdes trying to get something going. There's Frida Fortier now with it, and she'll dribble it out over to Dries, number 11. Dries with it, just trying to waste time. Now Usby from behind, and now Dries hits the deck, and they blows the whistle, and a free kick now for Benilde.
Red Knights free kick.
Under 5 minutes to go in this second half. So barring a miracle for Rochester, it appears Benilde-St. Margaret's is going to advance to another semifinal round in a state tournament. Familiar territory for the Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights girls soccer team, that is for sure. Strong tradition these last 11, 12 years with Cave as their coach. 3:45 to go. Lourdes throwing it in again.
Checking in for the Eagles, number 17, Emmy Feek, and number 18, Caitlin Halleck.
Three minutes to play here. Just looking ahead here, if Orono holds on and wins over Duluth Marshall and Benilde looks like they're going to hold on to win, they will play each other at 2 o'clock next Tuesday. And earlier this year, they did meet on Saturday, September 8th, and they tied 1-1. They're only meeting earlier in the year, so this will be a great matchup between Benilde and Orono for the semifinal. Orono ranked number 2, Benilde ranked number 3, or seeded number 2 and 3 in the lower half of the bracket. Ball comes out to Sam Richardson. She's the only person up near the 50 on offense for Benilde. Her and Ashley Lowenberg. Chudalowski, number 7 for Rochester, gets it taken away by Allie Voss, and she kicks it out of bounds. And we're under 2 minutes to go here.
Thanks Prior Lake High School for hosting the state soccer quarterfinal game. The winner of tonight's competition will move on to the semifinal game, US Bank Stadium. Yes, I am.
1.5 minutes to go here, and a chance for a corner kick for Rochester, trying to avoid the shutout here tonight. Kick comes in, and a chance there. Chudalowski had a chance. Ball gets kicked out. Birch with it, number 24, Rochester, trying to get something going here with 1 minute to go in the second half. Down goes Richardson with an elbow to the face. It's been rough out there here in the second half. Nobody seriously injured, it appears, thank goodness. Now the free kick for Benilde, and they race it down, and that is Sydney Dries trying to catch up to it, and she almost does. Down goes Lourdes defender out of bounds, and we have 30 seconds to go here. Dries now will do the corner kick here. The first one all half for Benilde with 14 seconds. Will they even get it off? No reason to really kick it. Risk an injury late in but she kicks it in to the outside. Dries will take one shot at the net. She tries to bend it into Richardson, and that is the end of the match. From Dan Patch Stadium in Prior Lake, Minnesota, that is your final. Benilde St. Margaret's, the number 3 seed in this state tournament, beats Rochester Lourdes 3-0. They will advance to the semifinals at US Bank Stadium next Tuesday, October 30th at 2 p.m. ParkTV 16 Sports will be there for the broadcast. So for Paul Broden, our producer, and everyone connected with ParkTV 16 Sports, I'm Robert Christensen. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.